Hello to Griddle Cooking with Chef Sherry Ronning. It's been a while. I have been pretty busy and working on a whole bunch of new things for you guys. And it's been a while. I was thinking I've done a few that I've just put on my YouTube channel, but I haven't done a live in a couple weeks now. Um, so today is not going as I had hoped, as I had planned. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going into any Facebook groups because, like I have in the past, because Facebook switched up. And so I tried to get that all set up. And honestly, I do not know if I'm going in there. So I apologize if I'm not. It's something that I'm going to have to figure out. But today we are going to be making some as you see, as you can hear, I don't know if you can hear, it's raining outside. I'm like bound and determined to get you guys a live video today. So the weather's not cooperating with me. As you can see, I'm not facing out. You can see the reflection back there. It is raining pretty good. Hopefully it's not going to like thunderstorm or anything on us. It's just doing a nice little rain right at the moment. But I've got the covered roof, so I'm good. It may get a little bit windy. But we are going to be making some griddled chicken Caesar croissant sandwiches. So this is something my cousin Emily posted in the Facebook on her Facebook page, and this is what she posted, and it's a crispy chicken Caesar croissant sandwich. And I'm like, oh my God, that just looks so good. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to try this on the griddle. So I'm doing healthier. I mean, croissant sandwiches aren't healthy, but we're gonna do my famous garlic butter chicken, and I am going to make a griddle chicken Caesar croissant sandwich for you today. So let's get started. We're going to get rocking and rolling on this, and hopefully the weather will hold out enough for us. If I can get going here. So I am using the 36-inch Blackstone Griddle. I have it preheated, medium heat, and we're going to start cooking the chicken. So let's get rocking and rolling. You can cook the chicken like in a whole breast, or I like to do it like cut it like a big chicken breast. I'll cut it in maybe 3 slices. If it's a small one, I'll do 2 slices. And so I just have a couple of them sliced up here. I'm going to do the smaller ones because it's quicker cooking, and it's easier to control to get it to that 165 temperature. So we're just going to get started here. I'm going to oil my griddle and just go like that. I'm going to oil the whole thing here. We got the griddle spatula. I'm just gonna get this all greased up here like that. And so I'm just going to get the chicken. Oh, we're going to, what I have here. I'm going to use the tongs here. So remember, when you're doing the chicken, do use your food safety. Don't don't cross-contaminate with this. So I'm just going to set this. I have got a few slices here. We've got 5 there. And I'm going to set that there. Get that. Set that aside. And I'm going to just quickly wipe my hands here. I didn't touch it at all, but you just never know on that. And so at this point, if you want, you can season it. I'm going to be using the garlic butter that I have talked about before. I like to make my own. This is like a garlic Parmesan parsley butter, or like I'll do basil. I'll do like fresh herbs if I have them. You can do, dried herbs if you want, but you can also already buy the pre-packaged one. I've used both. Both will work. You can also use just plain butter if you want. So any of that combination will work with this. And I will put in the comments or in the description the recipe for my garlic Parmesan butter. So, I'm going to put maybe just a few, because I didn't bring out any seasonings. I don't want to like overdo it with the seasonings. Because we're using the chicken or the Caesar dressing, that'll have seasonings in it. And so I'm just kind of trying to chill out a little bit with too much over seasoning. So I'm just going to use the butter, a little bit of this, and we're just going to let the chicken cook. Remember, I'm a huge component of leaving your food alone and just letting it cook. Don't be a flipper and just keep on flipping your food, because it'll dry it out and you won't get that nice golden brown color on it, which is what you want with this. So I am just going to do a little bit of that. And while that's cooking, I'm going to take my croissant and I'm going to toast it a little bit to get it warmed up. And I just bought a pack of the croissants, and you can go get fresh bakery ones if you want. And, those, make your own if that's something that you want. So I just cut it in half. And I'm going to take a little bit of this Land O'Lakes is more of a softened butter than the butter that I use. And so I'm going to just use a little bit, and I'm going to put on there just to give it a little bit of flavor. We're going to put that there like that. And yeah, just like that. Just a little bit. You don't want a whole lot. And remember to press down just slightly to give that a little bit so it adheres to that griddle a little bit. All right, so we're just going to leave that there. I am going to be I have the romaine lettuce that I have cut up into slices, and then I pre-washed it, and so I have it in a bowl. I'm going to take I'm just using this. So you can make your own Caesar dressing if you have a really good recipe. You can, I like this kind, this Marzati Caesar. It's just a classic Caesar dressing that I'm going to use. And so I'm just going to pour a little bit on here. I'm not going to try to overdo it. I know the picture, when I showed the picture, it seemed like there was a lot of dressing on there. And for me, that is too much dressing. So I'm going to try to just do a little bit lighter coat here. We'll maybe have to add a little bit more. So I'm going to show you, see if we can get it closer up here. Hi, Dan. Dan's here. Yay. Dan, it's been such a long time. I apologize. I've had so much going on. My daughter was home from college. We got her home, and then she went on a trip to Italy. So we were getting busy trying to get her ready to go on her trip, and it's just been crazy. I've had a lot of family stuff going on. So I've got the chicken cooking here. That's good. Ooh, yeah. We don't want to overdo it on this, which I might have. That's not too bad. Let's toast the other side just a touch. And actually, I am going to turn this side down quite a bit, because this is a little bit more done. I might actually like redo another one, because this got a little bit done for me. It's not bad. It's not too bad. I think I actually am. I'm going to redo another one. And let's go like that. So I have this lightly coated. I think I'm going to roll with this. I don't want to do too much of the dressing on there, because I don't want it to be like drowning in dressing. Some people, if you like that, add more dressing to it. I am just going to keep it just simple. So I'm going to take my chicken and I'm going to flip. Ooh, we got nice golden brown color there, which is exactly what we want. flip this. There you go, like that. So I do have my digital thermometer. When I'm cooking chicken, I like to make sure that it's cooked, but I don't want to overcook it. And so I use the digital thermometer to get it as to get it to 165, but try not to get it way overcooked more than that. So my goal is to get it up to the 165 and then pull it right when it reaches that temperature. So this is like amazing. Now that I flip this, I'm going to add some more of the butter. I do have this recipe on my website. I have the butter recipe, so I have the butter chicken recipe, and then I just have the flavored butter recipe also on my website. But I'll link to that in the description also for you guys. So Dan, how are you? How Dan says he likes some dark. Oh, yeesh, yeesh. Sorry about that. I forget to change the view. Sorry about that. That's I get talking and not looking at my computer over there and see what's going on. So I'm adding the butter then to the top of this, and I am trying to get it like on the top this time to get it to melt down through the chicken, and it just makes this chicken so juicy and so flavorful, and it is amazing. um I know Dan has been showing me some of his pictures, and he's been doing a lot of griddle cooking. I love seeing his pictures. And if you have any pictures you want to share with me, just send them. You can post them in the different groups. I have the Facebook group, Blackstone Griddle Lovers. Dan, are you watching me from YouTube, or are you in the Facebook groups? Because I was talking earlier when I started, and Facebook has taken away my ability, I believe, to post in Facebooks, like stream in Facebooks plus a YouTube. And I was trying to do a workaround on that. I was messing with it earlier, but I'm not 100% sure I am streaming from any of the Facebook groups. I don't know if this is just the YouTube, so I'm curious to see. I can't tell until I actually get off. It's just too hard for me to mess back and forth with it. So, okay, we're going to try this again. I'm going to try, normally I would do a bread knife with this, but I did bring it out. I do have it. So to cut, it's best to use a bread knife if you can to cut this, because it cuts way easier than the method that I was just using. So I highly suggest that. I did turn the temperature down on this side, so hopefully it's not going to get too done on me again. So I'll just have to make sure to watch it. That's one thing. It's just like sometimes, especially if the wind is blowing, I have a hard time controlling the temperature of the griddle. That is one reason why I like my electric griddle so much, is because you just set it and it pretty much stays at that temperature. But I'm out here cooking for Dan. This is Dan likes me cooking on the outside griddle. So, and it stopped raining. Yay. That was one thing I wasn't sure if we were going to get thunderstormed on, but we're doing good here. So this is like sizzling and doing really good. I'm just going to leave it because I know there's spots that it's thicker, so it's going to take a little bit more. Like this one and this one will probably get done sooner. And I probably actually can check it. So Dan, late night, I grilled ribeye steaks. Woo! Ribeyes. Yay, those are good. My husband, I think you might have seen for his birthday, I got him a sous vide, but my daughter and her boyfriend Cody ended up sous vide tomahawk steaks for us, like nice thick ones. And then he finished it off on the smoker. Man, were they like, it was like butter. So it was so delicious and so good. So I'm going to be testing some sous vide, doing some sous vide steaks, and then finishing them off on the griddle. That is, if my family will let me. They make fun of me. My family makes fun of me all the time for like doing stuff, and it's like I just want to share with you guys. I just want to share the different, there's so many good recipes out there, and I just want to share with you guys. Um let's see. Dan says, let me see if I can post this up here. I'm doing both now. I'm doing YouTube so you can get points. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm like 200, just a little over 200 watch hours left. So I am going to be probably trying the next week, this next several days, going live and trying to do more videos to try to hit that milestone. It seems like it's taken me forever to get there. But let's go check our chicken. Oh, I got to check my roll, my bread. And hopefully I didn't do it again. I did it again. But it's not so bad. And I'm actually going to do that side too. So we're going to do, yeah, that one's not too bad. That's a little bit more golden brown. I get talking. That's my bad. I get talking. I need to check this chicken. I got the thermometer, the widest point. I'm going to go like towards the middle, and that one's definitely done. So nice crispy golden brown there. We've got color on both sides. And let's get off there. And I'm pretty sure this one probably is done. Yep, that one's done. We got nice color on that one. Let's check one of these thicker ones. My guess is they're probably not done, but they might be like right there. Yeah, that one actually is. We got the thickest point. We got golden brown color on both sides. I need to get these off of here. Yeah, we got nice golden color there. We got nice color there. Let's check the rest of these chicken pieces. The thickest point right towards the center. You want to make sure not to go like all the way through on it so that it's like touching the griddle, because that's going to be the hot. This is not quite there. It's almost. So I'm going to kind of flip it up and maybe do like a third side on it. We're going to check this one. That one actually says it's done. It's nice. I'm actually going to flip it just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it needs just a little bit more on that. That one's pretty close, but we're almost done. And we're going to put this together. So I have, what does Dan have to say here? Dan, let's see. Dan says I enjoy doing sous vide. So what do you sous vide, Dan? What is your favorite thing to sous vide? We're new to this. My daughter Lexi and her boyfriend Cody have done a few things for us sous vide. Pretty much steaks. I think they've talked about doing like pork chops. Let's see. Dan says, let's see if I can get this here. He says, Sunday I'm doing a Cinco de Mayo special for 9. Woo! Are you doing griddle? Is that, are you doing like griddle stuff on there? Let's see. Let's get back to so I'm not losing track here. I think these are probably going to be done. I'm pretty sure this one is done. So I'm going to pull this. Actually, it's not. I thought it would be pretty close. That thicker part is still, that's not either. I need to get that flipped up on its side. Because we don't want to get it too done. We got that one up on its third side. So we have just a little bit longer and that'll be done there. So We've got our the Caesar salad. I'm going to add a little bit of Parmesan. I have some Parmesan cheese, and I am going to add some freshly grated Parmesan cheese into my salad so that it'll kind of stick to it. So let's see here. I'm going to do like bigger pieces. I'm just going to shred a little bit in there. You can use the pre-packaged if you want. That's perfectly fine to do in here. You can not use it at all. It's kind of up to you and what it is that you like. I'm going to check the chicken. I think that one's done. We're going to pull that. That one's nice and crispy. Yeah, we're going to pull that one too. I'm just going to leave that one there. So I'm all done with the griddle. I'm not doing anything else with it. And I'm going to shut it off. So we have shut the gas off here like that. And I heard the burners go off. And then you shut the burners off one at a time like that. So then that's done. I'm going to scrape this. It is kind of crusty here from the butter and stuff. So I'm going to use my scraper to scrape this into the grease trap, and then I will clean this and then season it up and put the cover on it. So let's finish up our griddle chicken Caesar croissant sandwich. So I have the buns are toasted, the croissants toasted. I have the chicken. Let's see if you can. Yeah, I have the pre-washed romaine lettuce that's been sliced up with the Caesar dressing already tossed on it. I put a little bit of the Parmesan cheese on there. So then I'm just going to take this and put this on the bun here like that. You can add as little or as much as you want. Going like that. And then I'm just going to take a few pieces. I'm going to take the ones that had time to rest a little bit. So I'm just going to use just a couple. Actually, I might use that one. We're going to do two. I think two is going to be good. I did a few extra for Lola because my dog Lola, is a 6-pound Yorkie, and this is something the chicken is something that I can cut up for her and give her. And there, look at how beautiful that looks. That is, you can go, I guess, either way. This is the griddle chicken Caesar croissant sandwich. Super easy to make and just a matter of just a couple minutes. It didn't take me very long to make this at all. And it is super good. I need to take a picture of it before I eat it, but I know it's going to be delicious because I love Caesar salads. I love grilled chicken. I love croissants. And the combination of all of them is just, oh, so good. So I hope you guys make this and enjoy this. I will leave the recipe in the description for you. You can go to subscribe to my YouTube channel and if ring the bell if you want me to be notified when I go live with this. What else? I have a big announcement for tomorrow coming. So if you are on my email list, you'll get the announcement. If you're not, I will put in the description a link for you to sign up to my email list so you can hear what that announcement is. I've been working on this for quite a while and I'm super excited to bring this to you guys. Let's see. So should I see if there's any comments? Let's see what we have here. Let's see. Dan says he sous vide the steak and chicken, which, oh, that sounds so delicious. So good. Um, and, oh, are you doing steak and chicken for your, yeah, I'm kind of getting mixed up because we're talking about a couple different things, but he's doing his Cinco de Mayo stuff on the Blackstone. So make sure you post recipe or post pictures of that because I'd love to see what you come up with for that. Chicken, ground beef. Let's see, chicken, ground beef, flank steak, and tortillas and peppers and onions. Yay! So, do you have a recipe for what is it? Fajitas. Are you doing fajitas or just doing the um the salad and other fixings? So, Dan, I don't know if you've seen one of my previous ones. I have tried to do the fajitas, and I do not have a good recipe. I would love to make a really good fajita, and yeah, I tried it and it was okay. It wasn't but I know there's got to be a super simple recipe or a magic recipe out there that I can make for the marinade for the fajitas. And my daughter has one. My oldest daughter has a really good one because we've had it at her house on the griddle before, but the little stinker won't share it with me. She's like, nope, nope, I don't want to share it with you. I don't want you to share it with anybody else. And I'm like, whatever, child. It's you're gonna do what you want to do. Um, so let's see. Yeah, 30 minutes. We're almost 30 minutes into this. Dan says he will send me some photos. I am going to be looking for them. And you guys need to stay tuned for my big announcement for tomorrow. I'm super excited about this. And I have a lot of good things planned for this future. So you guys can either choose to be a part of it or you can choose not to be a part of it. So it's kind of up to you. But whatever you choose, you know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be some real good stuff. So my cookbook, I want to mention my cookbook. You can go online. I will put a link to that. I have the digital cookbook. I have the printed cookbook. The printed cookbook. If you click the link that I'll provide, you can get the digital copy for free. And let's see, whatever. Let's see what else I have. Yeah. So I hope you guys have a great evening. And Dan, enjoy your dinner. I know it's going to be fabulous. You make some really awesome food and do really good things on the griddle. It's like almost sunny now out here. It's like it went from raining when we started to raining, and now it's back it's like sunny outside. So we ended up, my husband put the hummingbird feeder out, which today he just put that out, and we actually had a hummingbird when I was setting up. We had a hummingbird out here, which I'm surprised it's not bugging me because a lot of times they like fly around and try to get me. But Oreos, he put the Oreo feeders out in some oranges. So I have not seen any Oreos yet, but I've heard they're in the area. So I hope you guys have a great evening, and I will try to get my best to try to get a recipe for you tomorrow. Um, I need to get back in the habit of posting videos and getting them out to you guys. And if you have anything you want me to do, just make sure, put it in the comments for me. Or Dan is very good for commenting on there, and he gives me a lot of ideas. Or he even, Dan, I've been looking for doing a corn cake. I think that was one corn patty that I think you had suggested me doing, and I have a recipe for that I am going to be doing soon on the griddle. I was Yeah, I need to make sure that we have, because I want to use fresh corn for this. I don't want to use canned corn, and so I want to I think maybe like cook it up on the griddle and cut it and then turn it into the corn patties, the corn cakes. I'm not sure how you say it. When I looked it up, it was doing it as a couple different things. And um, I have got on my website and in the cookbook the crab cakes, and I have the lion's mane mushroom crab cakes. And those are some that I have made before. But Dan had suggested that. So I am working on that. I will get that out as soon as I possibly can. And I hope you guys have a great evening, and we will see you later. Bye.